Welcome to the Wedcon podcast, the podcast for wedding professionals at any stage of business who are ready to become fully booked wedding pros. We are your hosts, Katie and Roxy, founders of the Wedding Business Hub. We help wedding suppliers grow six-figure businesses through organic marketing, mastering their sales, and building their networks, all without spending a fortune on advertising and with none of the burnout. If you are ready to grow, learn new strategies, and build a business and life you love, then this is the podcast for you. We have more than a decade's worth of marketing and wedding industry experience, and now we help wedding business owners just like you take your business to the next level. If this sounds like you, you're in the right place. Hi, welcome to this week's episode. We're going to be covering a subject today that I think a lot of us will have experience inside of our business on. But before we dive deep into that, hey, Roxy, it's lovely to have you back. On the last episode, I was riding solo with Robin Waite, which we know that a lot of, but it's nice to have you back and just ride for a Katie and Roxy episode. Does that sound okay? I think it does. I think that sounded okay.
I am here. I started to miss having a chat with Robin, but instead what I was doing was meeting lots of lovely wedding pros, having a chat about their businesses, and it was amazing. But I am glad to be back. I do love a podcast recording. I do love bringing you all the goods.
Yeah, it's been nice. And we're still in with everybody that listens for a little while will know that we are fed by good weather, aren't we, Roxy? Like when it's sunny outside, it feeds our soul. And we're recording today. It's lovely and sunny. We've still got this kind of long October sunshine, which is a little bit strange, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So today we're going to be talking all about having a flagship service, that one thing really that you are known for, like that signature service offer, having an offer that you are known for. And as you've built your wedding business, you've probably created lots of different services, packages, prices along the way. And this subject's really come about from one of the clients that we work with that have been working on the website and wanted to kind of discuss the pros and cons of keeping it really streamlined over then being able to give potential clients options. But what we want to do is ensure that you've got a really streamlined way of working. We want to give you some reasons why having a signature offer, why having that one thing that you're known for is really good, and why having lots and lots of options can just confuse your clients going forward.
I think as well, that is the last thing that you want to be doing. You need to make things as easy and as simple for your ideal clients and potential clients to understand. And I think by having lots of different offers that you think that you're kind of helping your potential clients book with you by giving them lots of choice, it can actually do the complete opposite. And what they really need is an expert, and yes, that is you, to take them by the hand and create an incredible experience for them. And that is where creating that flagship offer definitely comes in.
Yeah, I was hearing something interestingly today, a podcast that I actually want to catch up on, about why it's really good to get your clients into a position where they're making a choice between two things. And that's really where you can really start that sales conversation with people. So I'll definitely revisit next week and let you know what I learned on that. But that really got me thinking, actually, we can bombard people with options. And when we go down that kind of route, it does make people indecisive. I know for myself, when I'm at a restaurant, I'm like awful to choose what food.
I was just thinking exactly the same thing.
There's so much choice on offer. I'm like, I don't know what to have. There's so much. And what you potentially are doing is confusing your couple or making your couple quite indecisive by giving them too many options. Whereas creating that kind of seamless flagship offer allows you to build trust with your clients. It enables you to close more sales even. And then long-term in your business, when you've got kind of other things in place or the systems in place, it also allows you to take more time off because you're not saying yes to absolutely everything. You really know who it is you serve, what it is that you do. Clients are going to come to you because you're the expert in that niche, or the expert at doing that one thing. And then you're able to charge a premium price for that as well. So it really helps you throughout a lot of your business, actually, just to kind of book more calls, easily showcase the value that you kind of bring, and then raise your prices going down the line as well.
Yeah, it 100% makes you stand out from everyone else in your niche. It eliminates that competition, and it allows you to do the work that you love to do the most for the people that you love to do it for. Imagine how much simpler your business would actually be if you took every client through the same amazing, well thought out process. And who doesn't want a bit of a simpler business? We're all doing all of the things all of the time. So this is definitely one way that you can just kind of tighten up what you do and who you do it for.
Yeah, I think as well, when we look at kind of other businesses, kind of big businesses even, like there are some real household service-based companies as well as product-based companies known for their kind of signature offers. So Uber, that's known for its signature like ride sharing service, which allows you to book rides easily from a mobile app, and then you can even choose what kind of Uber experience you want from that app as well, whether you want to like car share or whether you want like an Uber premium. Airbnb, they're not known for kind of trying to conquer every element of the niche. They're famous for signature home sharing platform, allowing like travelers to book unique and often quite cost-effective accommodation worldwide. Like Netflix is known for not doing everything, but streaming a vast library of movies and TV shows on demand as well. And if you think about even product-based businesses, Tesla's known for owning the niche in electric vehicles. Like Google is known for being like a really great search engine. These companies are not trying to be everything to everybody. And I think that sometimes in the wedding industry, we really try and please everybody. And it's only really when we niche down or we look at creating some sort of, okay, what can I be known for? What is it that, you know, what's the best experience I can bring to my client? And then building a package around that, building an experience around that, and then really being able to go out and smash it.
I think once you've got that flagship service nailed down, you know what it is that you do, you know who you want to do it for, how much easier is your messaging going to be that you're putting out there? How much easier is it going to be for you to access the clients that you want? Because like it simplifies things so much. Like we're saying about Netflix, how easy would it be for them to go, okay, we're launching a music streaming service now? But they don't. They stick to their niche. They know what they do. They know who they do it for. And I love Netflix. That's why I like talking about it.
and they're dominating that, and that's what it is. And do you know why why having this works for those kinds of businesses and why it can work for you as well is because it builds trust and demonstrates credibility. Like creating your own service or process shows that you know your stuff. It shows that you're an expert and that you've been doing this long enough to know what works for other clients. You know, your clients, your couples may not have been in this space for a long time, may not really know how do they book a florist, how many flowers do they need to order, how do they take care of their flowers, any of these kinds of things. But you can come in and show that you've been doing this long enough and that you've created a package and a formula for easing all of that anxiety and bringing everything together, even if they don't even know that they want that yet. Yeah. And it's really good as well for kind of piquing that curiosity. If you are somebody that is known for a signature service or a flagship experience, you know, when someone else hears about that, it stands out and makes them want to know more. And exactly like what we were saying in terms of other companies that use this strategy to their advantage, you can do this in your business as well to then pique curiosity from clients. Oh, how do I get that service? I saw that this has been recommended to me, or I've seen your work on Instagram. How can I find out more about that? Packaging up kind of your own method, putting your own spin into things, into a compelling offer shows that you have got the answers to your ideal clients' problems as well.
And I get it. I understand that you want to try and get as many bookings as you can. We all want to tend to lean to doing all things for all people because we think that that's going to increase the volume of the bookings that we get coming in. But is it actually? Because if anything, I do think that it's going to water down your business so much. But when you are honing into that flagship service, like I already said, you are going to be doing the stuff that you love and working with the clients that are going to be loving it just as much as you are.
Yeah, and the next reason why you should be thinking about creating a flagship service is that you can now charge more. Your pricing, you know, is not going to be limited to what other people are charging, because you're going to be seen as selling something different, and then you're going to be able to charge more. It can take a real effort inside the wedding industry to be able to stand out from your competition, or for you to really understand your niche. But when you've got your own service that's unique, you're not just selling photography or wedding planning, you're selling your unique thing. It's unique to you and no one else has got it. So then because of that, you're able to charge a premium for it as well. Isn't it just great that when people come to you and they don't want just a DJ or just a photographer, they want you, and it's not about the price? And one of our clients last week, she's a florist, she came to us and was like, oh my word, like they've come to us and they're like, we don't care about the budget, we just want you. And it's an amazing feeling. And she's been able to charge a premium, and she knows that this couple are going to come back and spend at least another £3,000 with her on the flowers as well. And it isn't about, she's been able to work on creating a premium offer that isn't just about the couple having wedding flowers that they can get from a vast majority of anybody. It's about them working with her and getting that experience with her. And that brings us on to our next one as well, is that you are then able to provide a better client experience.
So you're able to provide a better client experience than you would if you were just offering multiple different services, multiple different packages. This way you can really tailor what you offer in a way that is seamless. It's really well thought out and organized, because you have spent the time making sure that this flagship service is something that your ideal clients are definitely going to love.
And that's what it is, isn't it? It's about you being able to actually take that considered time to think really about that client experience from start to finish. It's not just about selling them a thing or a number of things. It's actually, how are you going to make this person or this couple feel amazing about their choice that they get to work with you? And after the transaction is done and they've handed over the money, they're still feeling amazing about booking you and knowing that they've made that right decision. And I think when you take a step back and you really consider, what are you going to be known for? What are you going to be the expert in? Not only does that help you price better, not only does it then help you become the expert in that one thing, it also enables you to provide a better client experience, because time after time after time again, each and every client that comes through your business and that you get to work with are going to get that same experience or better, because you're going to be able to tweak that experience and make it even more special to that couple.
Yeah, and that actually brings us on to my next reason why, and that is because having a flagship service means you can easily automate and scale things in your business going forward. When you follow the same steps to serve each and every client, just as you've said there, it becomes so much easier to automate things and to scale what's going on in your business. It makes it easier to train new team members. You know, it's going to be easier to train them up on one flagship service than it would be 6 other separate services that you could potentially be offering. And that's going to allow you to grow quicker and take back some time as a business owner. Imagine creating systems and processes to deliver one signature service and product, and how much easier that would actually be than trying to create 6, 7, 8, 9 different systems and processes, services and packages. That's a lot of extra work.
It just dilutes the experience that your customers get in. Like, yes, some people at the beginning stages of their business don't want to automate things because they want to keep things really personal. But what we know is it's taking longer for people to reach that decision to book with you. So from that initial inquiry right the way down to like the decision to book with you, or even prior to the inquiry, from when they first hear about your business or you become on their radar, right the way for the decision for them to say, yes, I'm ready to go ahead. That length of time is becoming longer and longer. And yes, I know that we've gone through the kind of this engagement gap that kind of happened inside of our industry. And what we've really seen is people really kind of grow their businesses, and some people really grow and be busier than ever, and other businesses that have really had to like pull back and have really struggled. And what has been evident about the businesses that have been able to kind of grow through kind of the challenges that we faced in the last 12 months is that they have a signature system, or they have something that they are absolutely known for. They're the expert in that one thing. They're not trying to do a little bit of everything, which is watering down their business. They provide exceptional customer service, and they're able to easily automate that up because they have nailed that process from start to finish. They know what their client wants. And that makes it easier on the marketing side as well. Like when it comes to marketing, it's just about marketing that one thing that you're known for. It's not marketing 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different things, and then that message really kind of becoming lost. It's just about knowing that ideal client, having the confidence to be able to say, this is what I'm known for. This is what I do incredibly well. Come to me if you're my kind of couple. If you're not my kind of couple, that's okay. And just having the confidence and strategy to run with that inside the marketing as well. And that's why the businesses that have been able to kind of grow and scale throughout the kind of last couple of years of business, where things have been a little bit trickier, that's been the difference that we have seen time and time again. And exactly what I said at the beginning, that you might kind of feel that you don't mind answering every single inquiry because you want that personal touch. That's fine. You can still do that when you automate and scale. I think there's this myth that kind of automating things, you're going to lose that personalization, and it's just not the case at all.
I actually spoke to somebody last week because I was talking about email marketing to them, and they were like, yeah, but that's going to take the personalization away that I have with my clients. And I was like, not at all. It means that every single one of your potential clients that's coming through your door is getting that same amazing service time and time again. You don't need to be rewriting emails over and over. It does save so much time, and it makes actually having this kind of strategy in your business, it really enables you to take a step back, not feel like you are scrambling to put a proposal together over there with this couple that needs this, then you've got to add a proposal over there and then change it. Like, it enables you to work on the fine-tuning of your flagship service to improve your service time and time again.
It's about just the stuff that's going to make you money. It's just about the stuff that's going to make you money. Like, I know that your client expects a timely response, but having things like email marketing in your business means they get that personalized timely response. So yeah, exactly what you said about the client that was asking about email marketing there as well. But just to take it back to my last point, in terms of the time between clients inquiring and then actually coming back and booking, that lead time is becoming longer and longer. You need something in your business that's going to nurture in the interim. Otherwise, you're going to lose that client. So if you don't have that in your business, go back and listen to our episode on email marketing. It's something that one way that you can do that. Yeah, it's one way that you can just get that done.
Yeah, we love email marketing, as you all know. So another reason why having a flagship service is really, really good is it's less overwhelming for you and for your clients as well. So when your potential clients are looking for wedding suppliers to work with, they have a lot of decisions to make. And decision fatigue is a very, very real thing. They don't know which of your packages is going to be best for them, especially when you have multiple offers. What tends to happen is they tend to talk themselves down to one of your lower packages. Having multiple packages, sometimes even 5, 6, 7 different things for them to think about or to potentially choose from, that's going to cause them to get overwhelmed. As we were saying earlier about going into a restaurant and not knowing what to pick on a menu, it makes them go, oh, okay, like I'll have a think about this. And then you've lost them. They're not coming back because they've got overwhelmed. They've
not made action. Like, overwhelmed minds don't take action. And when you have like a signature service or something that you're really known for, or a process, it just reduces the number of options right down. And the only decision that they've got to make really is this a fit? And if you design your packages or your service with your ideal client at the front of your mind, it is going to be a fit for them. So it becomes really, really simple and easy.
It's simply a case of, does this sound like it's for me? Is this something we want for our wedding? Yes. Great, let's book. No, let's move on.
Another really great reason, and we're all for this, aren't we, is that it lets you design a business that you really love. I bet there's something in your business, there's a service or a package that you offer that you just don't enjoy, but you do it because you think that you have to. And having that one thing that you're known for, really niching down and having more of the bookings in that area, it just allows you to do the work that you actually love. Like, this is your business. You get to design the business that you want to do. Like, if you only ever want to take on clients that book you for all day weddings, then you can do that. Like, turn it into a product or a service that they're really dying to get their hands on. I think too often we let other people kind of decide where we're going to go in our business.
Yeah.
And rather than kind of make the decisions about what do I want? What do I want from this business? And there is just some validity in just putting something out there and having people book it. And it gives you that confidence as well. And you don't have to stop doing the other things. Like, if you want to do some of the other stuff that you've got there, that's fine. Like, you can take it off menu if you like. So it's there, like in your arsenal, in your back pocket. If people are inquiring about it, or if you think it's going to sweeten the deal or push or get them to say yes to you. But it doesn't have to be the bread and butter in your business. We want people to be coming to you for that kind of one thing. You wouldn't go into Nando's if you wanted steak, right? You're there for chicken. So and the people that want steak are going to go to, like, I don't know, somewhere that does amazing steak. Nowhere's coming to me right now because I don't eat steak. I don't eat beef.
Carter and Miller.
You're going to go to Carter and Miller. There we go. But if you want chicken, you're going to go to the best damn place you know to get chicken, aren't you? And that's what we want. We want the people that are going to want your service, really appreciate your product, to still to just come to you and know that you're their people, you're their business.
And we've been there in our business as well, like when we think back. But now I feel like now we have kind of niched our kind of services a little bit more. I literally know where I am. Like, I don't feel like we've got 3 million processes in our business, because we've got a set amount of like flagship services. We know what they are. We know who we serve. It does literally make things so much more easier. And I think the scary part of this might be for you guys listening, that if I do this, then I'm not going to be able to, like, I might not get as many bookings, but that's not going to be the case at all. You've got to flip that on its head. Maybe you've got a lot of services out there because once upon a time somebody asked if you did a certain service, and then you thought, oh, if they want it, maybe somebody else did. But is that a good enough reason just to kind of create a new package or a new service? I would say not. But yeah, having these
this is why I was going to say, this is why it's really important to know the numbers behind the business.
Yeah.
What I would be kind of saying to anybody that comes to us that's like, oh, if I did this into our business, I'd be wanting to look at the profitability of that and looking at, okay, what's your effective hourly rate on that service? Is this service making you money? Or can we tweak this, or look at a different service that you're offering that actually effectively makes you more money because you work on it for less hours and charge more of a premium for it? And I think that's exactly, we quite often get people that come to us that want us to help them make sense of their packages or help them make sense of their services, not just to niche down because they're looking at their ideal client or they're looking at their marketing as a whole viewpoint or they want to charge more. But quite often it's just about kind of understanding those numbers behind the business and understanding, yes, you can provide other services, that's fine, but there should be a reason for that. In business, you should have a reason for that and put your business head on a little bit. You can still do the things you enjoy. That is fine. That is absolutely fine. But we need to know that we're being paid to do those things, even though we do enjoy them. Otherwise, it's not a business, it's a hobby.
Yeah, I mean, this is your business and you are in control. The idea behind having a flagship service is to give you focus and ease. It's not meant to restrict you or prevent you from offering something new. It's just about making things a lot easier for yourself in your business.
And your clients and your couple.
Yeah.
Think about that decision fatigue. I'm sure at times in the supermarket, you get it. Sometimes, even at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, I don't want to make any more decisions now. I feel like I'm done. I'm done. I've had enough.
Mom,
And I think
what's for tea, Mum?
yeah. It is something we do make a lot of decisions throughout the day. Do I want tea or coffee? What do I want for tea? What jeans am I going to wear this morning? Am I taking this route to work or that route to work? What music do I want to listen to? What am I going to watch on the telly? All of these things, they take a little bit out of our cups at a time. And when we're looking at the ease of your client and that client journey, we don't want to be like spilling big gallons of water out of that cup for your clients. We want your clients to feel that working with you is easy, that making the choice to say yes to you is easy. Exactly what you said, Roxy, when we have like an overwhelming amount of choices to make inside of a business, it leaves people making no choice. And that's not what we want for you at all. So if you haven't got that one thing that you're known for, or that one flagship service, that one flagship thing that you're known for, think of those companies that we mentioned on this podcast today. Nando's is known for having great chicken, Uber, all the other companies that we've talked about today. These really brands that they're not trying to attract everybody, but yet they've still got successful businesses, and you can have a crazy successful business. You cannot serve all of the weddings. It's just not possible for you to do that. You would burn out. You would need to have, it's just not possible. So we don't need to feel like we need to serve everybody. You can still have a crazy successful business by focusing on what you do best, really honing that process, really honing that experience for your clients, and having that great thing that people just really can't wait to work with you for. And think about that client that we mentioned before. How great are you going to feel when people don't care how much it costs? They just want you.
Right, so homework for today, guys, is to go and look over what you are putting out there when it comes to packages and services and promotions in your business, and think, is there a better way to be doing this? If you need any help at all, you can find us on Instagram at wedding_business_hub, and we will see you on the next episode. Take care, everyone. Bye.